A very spoopy Halloween, gamer friends. Today, in the spirit of the season, we are bringing you one of our favorite themed games. It's Quacks of Quedlinburg from North Star Games and famed designer Wolfgang Warsch, previously featured on Good Luck High Five as the designer of Ganz Schön Clever. While this game isn't brand new, it did win the Kenner Spiel des Jahres in 2018, there is a brand new expansion on its way to the States very soon, and we'll talk about that at the end of our playthrough today. Quacks is a bag-building, press-your-luck game set in the theme of a 9-day-long bazaar featuring the region's best miracle workers and doctors, so you can just imagine the mixers. We've brought Meghan and Bradley to our table to play it through, so let's do that. All right, welcome everybody. This is Quacks of Quedlinburg, and with me as always is Meghan, and joining us today because Maria is not feeling well and also because he is a friend and we enjoy his presence is Bradley.
Hello.
Making some bold statements there.
All right, so Quacks of Quedlinburg is a bag-building press-your-luck game set in a bazaar of quack doctors, not ducks.
Okay.
It's important to know.
All right.
Are they duck doctors?
They could be.
Okay.
They certainly could be doctors of duckery.
Okay.
So in our bags, we are all going to start with the same 4, 6, 7, 8, 9 tokens, which are denoted on the bottom of your player board. So we're going to have 4 number 1 cherry bombs, and you can put those into your bag, just making sure we have them. 2 number 2 cherry bombs, a single number 3 cherry bomb, a single pumpkin, and a single garden spider.
It's a garden spider?
It's a garden spider.
I guess that makes sense. I always thought it was a beetle.
Garden spider. Beetles don't have 8 legs.
Look, I'm not an
Entomologist?
entomologist.
There it is.
Shut up. I have a cousin who's an entomologist. I know what it is.
I mean, you're also not an etymologist, so either one you said would have been correct, right? Okay. So the object of the game is to score the most points along the outside of the main board. And you do that by pushing ingredients into your pot. The more ingredients you get, the more points you're going to get. So you're trying to make like the best possible potion by adding as many ingredients into the pot as you can. The trick is once you get to 8 or higher total cherry bombs in your pot will explode, and then you get either points or dollars or whatever the bigger number is to spend on additional ingredients. But
yeah.
not
Can we
both.
please agree on a currency right now?
Yes, they are. It's
a euros.
euros. Fair enough. It's euros. Medieval euros.
Yeah.
So on your turn, we will all be taking tokens out of our bag blindly, which you may not look into. You may never look into your bag. You will take a token out of your bag and place it that many, so each token has a value. You'll place it that many spaces around the sort of, what is this? The whirlpool.
Spiral?
Yeah, spiral. From your center droplet as it is valued. So I drew a 2 cherry bomb. I will place it 1, 2 spaces away and then continue to draw. Again, you continue to draw until you either voluntarily stop or you get to a total of 8 or more cherry bombs.
Then you explode.
Then you explode and you are forced to stop.
You cannot put things in an exploded pot. There's one thing I've learned cooking. That's it.
That's it. All right. So let's say I drew this. I would have exploded. So I drew 5, and then I drew my 3 cherry bomb. So I have exploded, and that would be the end of my particular round. We are going to start at round 1, as all good games do. Once we've all stopped or exploded, then you enter into the resolution phase. The first thing that you're going to do is whoever got the furthest, as denoted by euros on their board, and did not explode. So you have to get the furthest without exploding, rolls the leader die, and then they get whatever is on it. A point, 2 points, a point. You get to move your center droplet. You pick up a single pumpkin or get a ruby. And I'll explain what the rubies do. Also, we should start with a ruby. I neglected to put those on your player boards.
Wow, Nicholas.
I know, right?
Big cheats, big cheats.
Then we are going to gain points based on however many hawk moths you have. So, is that what that is? Yes, those are hawk moths. So if you get, sorry, not points, but things will occur based on these 3 things.
Stuff It
Right.
happened.
So if you have the hawk moths, will score you additional bonuses based on if you draw more hawk moths than one of your neighbors, you can move your center droplet up one space. If you drew more hawk moths than both of your neighbors, not only do you get to move your center droplet, but you also acquire an additional ruby. Okay.
Nice.
So that's how hawk moths work. They are 10 euros and they're all one value. There are no hawk moths that are valued higher than one. Next is garden spiders. For each garden spider chip that is the last or next to last chip in your pot, you get a ruby. Okay, so if I had busted here, but if this one here was a garden spider, I would get a ruby. If it was here, I would not. Okay, that's how rubies work. 4, 8, and 14 euros for values 1, 2, and 4 garden spiders. And finally, you will score ghost breaths. And if this is the wrong side, for 1, 2, or 3 ghost breaths, you receive the indicated bonus. So if you have 1 ghost breath on your board, you get a point. If you have 2 ghost breaths on your board, you get a point and a ruby. And if you have 3 or more, you get 2 points and you move your center droplet.
Hear me out. Do you think that a ghost breathes on you, or do you have a number of ghost breaths inside of you right now?
Oh, wow.
Yeah. Just a question for you to turn over.
Well, now I'm spooked.
Right? Yeah, it's like a spooky thing to consider.
I want to be super clear that not only am I spooked because this is going to get weird for a second, so I need you both to come with me on this.
Okay.
Not only am I spooked because you talked about ghost breaths, but also that mouse in your office just ran by as I was explaining. So I think it knew that we were playing Quacks today, and it's like,
There's a mouse in our office, FYI, everybody.
So we'll just keep playing as if it's not here, but 100%.
Where was it? Where did it run?
Ran by over there.
Oh no!
So it knew we were playing Quacks, and it was like,
It's like, here I am.
Yeah.
Add it to the cauldron.
There it is. Throw it in the cauldron.
Plunk.
Okay, moving on. So after the next thing that will happen after we've scored points and done things for ghost breaths. Is we will acquire rubies. You'll notice that some of the spaces on your cauldron have rubies on them. If the space that is next to the last token that you played has a ruby on it, you will gain an additional ruby. And this time, this is the space for that to happen. Next, we'll score points. The points are the little wooden tile on the space of your pot. You will get that many points. You just move your token that many spaces up. Finally, you acquire your euros to spend on additional tokens. You may buy up to 2 tokens per round, and if you buy 2, they must be different. You can't buy the same token twice. So we've already explained ghost breaths, hawk moths, and garden spiders. Toadstools are the next one that I will explain. If there are already orange chips in your pot, so orange are pumpkins, we'll explain orange ones first. They're simply worth 1 value and they cost 3. They're just filler. That's all they do. They're just there to fill. But toadstools will trigger off of them. So at the end of the round, as you play, if you play a toadstool into your pot, if you have 1 or 2 pumpkins already in your pot, you can move the toadstool 1 additional space. So if it was a 2 toadstool and you had 2 pumpkins already there, you would place it 3 spaces away from the most recent token. If you have 3 or more, it's 2 additional. Cool? And we now have crow skulls.
I mean, burb skulls. Burb skulls.
Burb skulls. They are valued 1, 2, and 4. And these are 5, 10, and 19 euros each. They're very expensive because they're very good. Based on the value of the bird skull that you draw, you will draw an additional that many chips from your bag. You may then choose to keep 1 and place it into your pot and put the rest back. This is the only time you're allowed to put things back into your bag once you've drawn them. Again, if you draw 1, you pull 1, 2 is 2, and so forth. Finally, there are mandrakes. Again, 1, 2, and 4 value.
That's a gingerman.
It's a ginger.
All right, but keep going.
It's just made of ginger.
Yeah.
8, 12, and 18 to get a 1, 2, and 4 value. And if when you draw that out of your bag, so if I had drawn this one here, and assuming that I hadn't exploded yet, If the last chip right behind it is white, you may remove it and put it back into your bag.
Dang, kids.
Keeping the value that it granted you before, but now you're less likely to explode because you put it back in your bag. Though it is there for you to draw again, so a little bit of danger on both sides. So that is how all of the pieces in this game work. There are, as I indirectly showed, there are double-sided. So this is the first set. All the sets are one bookmark, so that's how you know we're playing that set. You can also, there are 4 of these in a game. So 1, 2, and there are others that are left behind.
Which is one of my favorite things about this, because I've played this game a lot.
Yes.
Because we really like it. And I feel like, yeah, we've played all of the different kinds of sides, and it's really nice to be able to have a different experience with the same base game.
Some variation.
Yeah.
Finally, the last thing that you do before a new round is you can spend 2 rubies. If you have 2 rubies in your bag, you may spend 2 of them to either move your droplet up by 1 space, or you can refill your potion.
Which we haven't covered potions.
Correct. I was waiting until I discovered, until I explained how you refill it.
Okay.
Use it. So the potion may be, you start with it filled. You'll notice that the side it's got some liquid in it. If you were to draw a cherry bomb out of your bag and decide that it is too dangerous to keep in your pot, it can't be one that puts you over 7. But if I were to draw, I had 2 and 4, and I draw 1, I'm like, you know what? I don't want this one. I'm going to put the potion to the other side. I'm going to drink the potion and put the 1 back into my bag.
I think you're emptying it into your pot. You're not drinking this.
I might be drinking it.
You think you're drinking this?
Yeah.
I think you're pouring it into your pot to neutralize the cherry bomb.
Okay. We agree to disagree.
Yeah, fair enough.
Again, it can't be the one that puts you over the top and explodes your pot.
You think you want to drink that? You know what's in here?
I do.
Bugs.
I made it. Bugs. Bugs.
Lots of
in there.
protein.
Lots of protein in there.
All right.
So that's how a round works. I haven't gone over the very first thing that happens in a round yet, because we'll do that when we actually start playing. Moving your droplet, I explained that a few times. Why that's important is wherever your droplet is at the beginning of the round, that's where you're going to start from. So the first token you draw out of your bag goes next to your droplet from there, right? So the further out your droplet is, the more points you're going to start with as a baseline, and that's always good. There is a catch-up mechanic in this game, a rubber banding mechanic, as you will. It's called rat tails. So starting with the second round, and we could talk about this when we get there, but it's more fun to do it now. You start with the leader, and however many rat tails there are on the board between the leader and you is how many spaces you get to put the rat tail marker in your pot. So right now, if this was the score, green would be winning. Blue would get 1 rat tail, so I would place my rat 1 space away from my droplet, and red would get 2 rat tails, so you would place your rat tail 2 spaces ahead, and that serves as a temporary increase in your droplets.
That score looks very familiar to the one other time I played this game.
All right, cool. That is how we play Quacks of Quedlinburg. The very first thing that happens in a round is the first player will read our fortune. There is a deck
The last person to brew a potion.
Yeah. Right? Okay. We should ask the mouse who gets to go first.
Hey, mouse.
It's still there.
It's living in my office.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's true. It is living in your office.
Also, first player is very nominal in this game.
That's
but,
true.
Okay.
right.
Here we go.
You got to read it in your fortune teller voice.
Oh, of course. Rat infestation.
Literally.
Double the number of rat tails in this round.
Oh, boo.
There's not any, so.
Nothing happens.
Yeah.
All right, we all have 1 ruby, we all have our droplet on 0, and we all have our bags where they're supposed to be. We will now proceed to draw.
Brew a potion.
We're all going
Ooh.
to, as we draw potions out of the bag, all at the same time. This just happens. You just keep going until you explode. We're just going to trust. We're going to use trust. Okay, Bradley. We're going to use trust.
And a video camera that's watching our
And the video camera that's watching us, yes. As we all do this, let's talk about what sort of potion we're making.
Mine is an elixir
Okay.
that will, it makes it sunshiny when it's rainy outside.
Oh, wow.
Like you drink it and only you think it's sunny.
It doesn't actually change the weather. It just changes your perception of the weather.
Exactly.
I am only drawing ones. This is a bummer. My potion is just your standard hair tonic.
Okay. Well, I exploded.
You exploded already?
Yeah.
man.
It went real quick, real bad, real quick for me.
Well, bad, will quick. Okay. Yeah, I'm making a hair tonic.
Okay.
What do you make?
Mine's just something for bad gas. Not for me personally. Just,
Sure, just
in general. Yeah,
Just for
to sell.
someone.
Yeah, a friend.
Yeah, of course.
A friend.
Yeah.
3, 4, 5, 6. Oh, there's a 3 and a 1. Nope. I'm gonna stop.
Huh?
I'm gonna voluntarily stop.
Wow.
I don't like my odds.
I got
Bradley
5.
still
You
got
got 5
five.
cherry bombs.
5 cherry bombs.
6 cherry bombs.
Cherry bombs.
Uh-oh.
What are you gonna do?
I'm gonna go for it.
Yeah.
Ooh,
Yeah.
you spicy meatball. How's that gas token?
Hey,
that's a good place to
nice.
start.
I'm gonna stop right
Yeah,
there.
that's a real good place
Yeah.
to stop. All right, so at the end of this particular situation, we're going to start as the board dictates by rolling the leader die. You exploded, so you do not get to roll the leader die.
Rub it
I am
in.
at €8. Brandon is at
9.
9 euros, so you get to roll the leader die and then gain its benefit.
I've played a full game of this before. This is the first time I've rolled the leader die.
Wow. You're very good at this game. 2 points.
All right.
You're red.
Yep.
1, 2.
Cool.
All right.
There are no hawk moths in the game at this point. Did anybody have a spider on their last or second to
Bradley
last?
I
does.
did.
You get a ruby.
All right.
Nice.
I did not, and neither did you. And there are no
Ghost
ghost breaths in this game. Who has a space that is a ruby?
Me.
I do.
Each get
Dang.
one ruby.
Bradley Ruby Rich over here.
Rich. Points.
I will not take points because I
want dollars?
exploded.
Right, so you exploded, so
euros.
you get either points or euros.
I want euros.
Not both. Okay. I get a point, so I am blue. I'm going to get myself 1 point.
I also get 1 point.
1 point.
All right.
Cool. And now we are going to spend our euros. You have 9 euros. What are you
I
going to
do
buy?
have 9 euros. I'm going to buy a 1 toadstool and a pumpkin.
Yeah, seems real good. I have 8 euros to spend. I am going to buy a 2 spider.
Yeah.
I am also going to do a toadstool and a pumpkin.
There you go. And now we're going to put all of our tokens back into the bag. Again, keeping in mind, you may never look in the bag.
But what if I really want to?
Well, then you can.
Okay, cool.
But it's just against the rules, and you will have cheated.
You will
okay.
have cheated.
You know, I'm
oh wait,
comfortable with
we
that.
do this part where
Yep.
you can spend rubies.
We're gonna do
I'm
that
going to
now.
spend 2 rubies to move my droplet up 1.
Cool.
I'm gonna do that too.
Great.
All right. Nicholas, how do you feel over there?
I'm okay. So now we are going to move to the to
Day
round 2.
2 of
and
the
now
festival.
mandrakes are available to purchase. You were not.
Gingerman.
We didn't mention this, but you were not allowed to buy mandrakes or ghost breaths in the previous round. Nobody did. So
You
it's
can
fine.
see here there's a little mandrake,
Yep.
a little gingerman,
Little
excuse
gingerman.
me, and a little ghost breath on round 3.
So now at the end of this round, if you wish to buy a mandrake, you may.
Oh.
Okay.
Very nice.
Now we are in round 2, so I am the fortune teller in this round. We'll just move it around the table.
Please use your fortune teller voice.
I will. Any player who gets to roll the die this round rolls twice.
Oh.
So this is a purple fortune teller card, so it would take effect immediately. This is a blue fortune teller card, so they don't take place until the end of the round.
Yeah. Ooh, rat tails.
Yes.
Blue and green each get 1 rat tail. All right.
And now we go around 2. It's Megan.
Time for a
What
party in
potion
the
are you
USA.
brewing this time?
Oh, thank you so much for asking.
Yeah, no problem.
This is just one that stops sneezes.
Oh, that's very helpful.
Yeah, right? What about you?
I drew my 3 cherry bomb right away. That's
Same.
good. That's good. You want to draw that right away. Mine is, so you know how sometimes when you sleep and you sleep like super hard.
I just want to point out my drawing.
Oh yeah, you're at 7 already.
Oh, yeah, yeah.
So you know,
Okay.
like when you go to sleep, but you like fall asleep super hard just because you're either really tired or maybe you had some other reason that you fell asleep super hard.
Yeah.
You get like
okay.
a seam on your face from like the blanket or the pillow that you fell
yeah.
asleep on.
Yeah.
This potion, if you rub it on that seam, it will get rid of it.
Wow.
Oh.
Yeah, it's super good.
Fascinating.
3, 4, 5.
Dang
I
you.
have a spider.
Do you know what? We're
You're
just
gonna keep going?
Yeah, we're just gonna jump into it. Okay, I exploded.
Okay. Keep going too, I guess. Oh, we got pumpkin.
You didn't ask me what I'm brewing.
Oh,
what
sorry.
are you
I
brewing?
just assumed you were going to chime in.
Oh, no, I like to be asked.
Hey, Bradley.
Yeah.
What potion are you brewing?
Just a shampoo.
You know what? We all need different things.
Yeah, that's true. That's true. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
Ooh, I'm at 7. Oh boy.
Oh, I'm gonna stop.
I'm gonna stop as well.
All right. All right.
Wow.
The
Oh,
leader
you beat me by
die
1.
is not you.
Yeah. Nope,
I have
sure,
12 euros.
not me.
Oh, maybe I shouldn't have stopped.
I get to roll twice. First roll is a pumpkin. Second roll is a point. Blue, please. Cool. No hawk moths. Did anybody get a spider
No.
point?
I have drawn nothing this this game that is not a cherry bomb.
Okay, great. And then no ghost breaths as of yet. Anyone get a ruby on their space?
Nope.
Nope.
Points. Blue gets 2 points.
I will not be taking
You're
points.
not taking points.
I also got 2 points.
2 points for red. Excellent.
This game is pulling away from me.
Euros, spending euros. 12 euros to spend, and now I can buy mandrakes. I'm going to buy a 2 mandrake with my 12 euros.
All right.
I am gonna buy 1 crow skull.
Yep. Burb skull. I think they're
Burb.
actually called crow skulls in the game.
And 1 whatever these are. Ladybugs.
Toadstools?
I'm gonna get
Those are mushrooms.
I'm gonna
Oh.
get a 1 gingerman and
Okay.
a 1 pumpkin.
Sure. Good
With my
times
$11 dues.
and great oldies. Does anybody have 2 rubies they want to spend?
Nope.
Nope. Great. Beginning of the next round. Let's do some fortune telling. Bradley.
Okay.
Round 3. Yeah, round 3. Now we can buy
Round
ghost breaths.
3.
At the end of the round, all flasks get a free refill.
Oh. So feel free to spend your flasks, everybody.
Nice.
All right, great. Rat tails.
Blue gets 1.
All right.
Green gets 2.
And let's go again. All
right.
Megan. Now I'm going to ask Bradley first because I asked
Oh
you
yeah, go
first
for
every
it.
time.
Yeah.
Bradley. Hey, Bradley.
Yeah. You have a question, Nicholas?
I do. The potion that you're
Yeah.
mixing up right now.
Yeah.
What'd it do?
I'm brewing a tonic and gin.
Oh.
Yeah. Just,
It doesn't sound like it would take all that much.
you'd be surprised.
You want to get the flavor of the gin.
Yeah.
Really, really good. Okay, cool. Hey, Megan.
Yeah.
What are you making?
I'm making a mud.
Oh, boy.
Sorry. It's just like mud.
It's just mud.
I drew a mandrake, and I'm going to put this 2 cherry bomb back in my bag. Just
Do you
like-
have to use the potion or this
Yeah.
thing on the one you
Flask.
just drew?
Yes.
Okay.
Yep.
So if I want to put this 3 back, I got to do it right
you
now.
got to do it right now. Yep.
Yeah, I'll do it.
Okay. Mine is along the lines of Bradley's gin and tonic. You know how if you're making like a cocktail or even like a mocktail,
Yeah.
sometimes people like to make like a nice simple syrup to go with it. I'm crafting a really elegant simple syrup that's got like some lavender.
Oh wow.
It's got like some basil.
Look at you go.
And just like 1 bay leaf.
Okay.
One? All right.
Just a single bay leaf.
We should maybe combine our stalls at the
Great.
bazaar.
Yeah. I'm gonna use my flask and put this 2
boy.
back in my thing. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and you already used
I know. I'm
your
going to go.
flask.
I
Wow,
want
look
that
at you,
ruby.
15. Nice work.
I mean, we needed a good round.
That's true.
Okay.
1. I'm going for it.
I'm pushing my
There you
luck.
are.
Yeah, let's go. 3, 4,
Nope.
5, 6, 7, and I will stop successfully.
I am gone.
Your head explode?
Yes.
Your head explode. All right. Dig it. So who wins? 15?
We're on the same one.
We're on the 15, so we both get to roll. And you get a point.
I get on the board.
Wait. I get 2.
Well,
Magical.
well then.
No
mop.
hawk moths. Spiders? Anybody get a
Speeders?
spider? Speeder?
Nope. And no
No
ghosts.
ghost breaths yet.
Ruby? I have a ruby.
And points. I get 3.
I also get 3.
You
1,
sure
2,
do.
3.
Do you want points or euros?
Euros, please.
Okay, you get no points.
Bradley, you get to spend your euros first
Yeah,
this time.
what do you-
Yeah. You know, I've been debating. I got 12 to spend. And I think I'm going to do 1 ghost breath
Okay,
and 1 pumpkin.
you got it.
All right.
The wolf.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes. You know, I'm gonna get a 2 gingerman
Okay.
and a pump.
Okay. I'm going to get a crow skull, a singleton crow skull, and a hawk moth.
Ooh, Nicholas on that moth train.
I love the moth train. Oh, my bag almost fell over. Okay. Put everything back in your bag and spend your rubies if you want. I will spend 2 rubies, move my droplet up to 1.
All right.
Now we're in round 4.
Flip over your potion.
Oh yeah, everybody.
Everybody
your
refill.
flask.
Nice.
Good memory. Nice
Yeah.
job. That was literally just 4 minutes ago. You have that short-term
Well,
memory.
we forgot.
Read us
right.
our next
What
fortune.
about rat tails?
Hold on,
we'll do
it
the
comes
fortune
after
first.
the fortune.
I want
The
mine
fortune
now.
might affect
No.
it. The fortune might affect it.
If your pot explodes this round, the player to your left gets any 1 2-chip.
Oh,
That's what we call Schadenfreude.
Schadenfreude. Fantastic. All right, so now, yes, we will get rat tails.
All right, red gets 1, and
right.
green gets 2.
Cool. Let's draw 'em. I'm gonna go first on telling somebody want to ask me. What my-
Yeah, what's your potion?
Oh,
what are
hey,
you making?
Thanks for asking me. So this potion, you know how sometimes people like go to a witch doctor and they're like, I need a potion to make somebody fall in love with me. This potion does not make anybody fall in love with you. It will just make somebody kind of like look at you and go, huh.
Oh yeah, great.
And that's it. It'll
Everyone needs that in their life
It'll
sometimes.
just make them go, huh. And then let's move on with their life.
Okay.
This is not going well.
Well,
Hey, Bradley.
I guess
Yes.
I'm stopping.
Forgot to ask you. Sorry. Hey, Bradley. What does your potion do?
Just, an elixir of good vibes.
What does that mean?
I don't know. Good vibes.
Okay.
Wow.
Sure. Okay. Megan,
Yes.
what does your potion do?
Oh, mine is to make you forget, but you don't get to pick. It'll just pick one thing at random.
Just grab a
and forget it.
and wipe it away? Oh, man.
Boy,
5, 6.
this is not looking great for me.
Explode.
Oh, yeah. If I explode,
Oh, yeah.
he gets something, doesn't he?
Megan does too.
But the only thing that makes me explode is the
far
only
behind.
2-chip in my bag. I'm going to keep drawing.
I'm gonna also keep drawing.
I got it. That's the one I wanted.
Dang it.
I'm going to stop.
Okay. I want that ruby.
Yeah.
Oh, I do too. Ooh. I already said I have to stop. I already said stop. I have to stop.
Let's go.
Maybe that's okay.
Oh, and I can do something with this.
Dang.
Oh no, just the bonus, huh?
Yeah, it's just
Yeah.
the bonus.
All right, I'm gonna stop.
You're going to stop? All right. Did anybody blow up?
Nope.
No.
Oh, nobody gets a free thing. I had 15.
Yep.
I'm at 13.
Me? Special round. A pumpkin. Cool. Hawk moths. I have a hawk moth.
Yeah, you do.
Nobody else has any hawk moths?
Nope.
Love it. I'm going to move my drop up and take a ruby. Speeders? Anybody get a speeder?
Nope.
Nope.
Bradley, you have a ghost breath. You get a point.
Yes, I do.
Point.
And then anybody on a ruby space?
Yes.
There you go. Take a ruby. Points. Blue gets 3. 1, 2, 3.
Red gets 2.
1, 2. I get 3. 1, 2, 3.
And Euros, you spend first, yes?
Yeah, 14. I feel like I have to stop Nicholas from being the only person over here. So 10. I'll take one of these and one of these.
Okay.
14.
Well, I'm going to take another Burb Skull and another Hawk Moth.
I am going to do
What
something.
Are you going to do?
I'm going to take a 2 Crow Skull and a pumpkin.
Cool.
All right.
All right, and then who wants to spend 2 rubies?
I would like to.
Yeah,
I don't have them.
And then we'll begin round 5.
Round
Feels like a pretty good place to stop and
Yeah.
sort of talk about the game for a second.
Yeah.
Bradley,
Yes.
we'll start with you. What are your impressions of Quacks of Quedlinburg?
Ooh, I love me a good push your luck game.
Yeah.
I have a lot of fun with those. I have alluded to the last time I played this game a couple times already. That game, I felt like I just kept getting cherry bombs, and there was just eventually no way for me to catch up, even with the rat tails. This game, I'm having so far more fun.
Okay. So you mentioned that you were having more fun in this game. Is this game fun to lose?
You know, I did not have the last time we played, I appreciated the quality of the game.
Wow, this is the most roundabout
This is
answer.
like really hedging your bet.
Yeah,
here.
you
Okay.
really are.
It's okay to say you didn't have fun.
I personally did not have fun
Okay.
because I lost so badly.
Okay.
I was trying to push my luck or whatever, and
Yeah.
it just wasn't working, whatever I was doing. And so I felt like I was out of the game fairly
I feel like
quickly.
that's part of what you know you're getting into though with push your luck.
With a push your luck
Yeah.
game.
Yeah.
As someone who has lost this game a lot of times, I have a great time every time it's happening, no
Yeah.
matter what. So yeah, that's as someone who is currently losing. I guess I don't feel like I'm so far behind that I can't maybe make it up.
I was getting like 4 or 5 rat tails every round and still not catching up.
Yeah.
So it was just kind of at a certain point, it was clear that I had no path to victory. And so that made it less fun, but not in the sense that I wasn't excited to play it again, because it is objectively, I think, a fun game.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Cool. Megan?
I love this game. Like I said, I've played it a bunch of times. What I love is that I've played it with groups of like hardcore gamers who like love games, and are more spiky about it. Like they want to win.
Yes.
But they still have a great time playing this. And then I've played with like mixtures of it's like, oh, it'll be like two people who game a lot, someone who games a little bit, and like someone who basically never plays games. And we all had a really great time.
Yeah.
And there's not a lot of games, I think, that can fit that mix of people so well.
Yeah.
And I really love that about this.
Yeah, the barrier to entry to this game is very little. Like
Yeah.
once you understand you're reaching into your bag, you're pulling out tokens, and you're trying to get more tokens. Like that's all you need to know.
Yeah.
The rest is just sort of like
And they all seem like viable routes too. Yeah.
there's definitely synergies like that you can pack together and kind of work
Yeah.
with. But yeah, and especially when you get to the different sets, like some of the other
Yeah.
sides of the different boards back in the box as well. Really, you start to notice like cool synergies that you can play with each other, and that part's fun. I will say the part that I like the least are these bags. The bags themselves
Yeah.
are pretty high quality. Like they have a nice like stretchiness to them, and they're decently. But the corners
Oh, for sure. Stuff
of
gets
the
stuck
bags,
in there.
like you can definitely accidentally like get a token stuck in this corner and like never notice it
Yeah.
because of the way the bag sits. So like you constantly have to be aware of like moving,
Mm-hmm.
like getting your fingers into the corners.
But if it's the 3 cherry bomb, you might
Right.
as well leave it there.
I mean, that's the other thing is like, it's possible that if you mandrake away or like you put that 3 token back, like it's possible to cheat in this game. Like it's possible to cheat in this game pretty easily, right?
But
Everybody's heads
also,
down.
who are you if you're doing
Yes,
that?
that's exactly my point.
Examine your interior life if what you're doing is cheating at
Yeah.
Quacks of Quedlinburg.
So what you can
I
do?
play high stakes Quacks of
You
Quedlinburg.
do. You play for money.
Yeah.
It's like $1 a point at the end of the game. Yeah, absolutely. So
Back
if you
up point.
Yeah, buck a point. Yeah, if you have the means,
Who's paying who?
you own this game. Just like Stitch, just like grab a Stitch machine. Stitch machine? Sewing machine?
That's definitely no.
machine.
Look, you called it a stitch machine, Nicholas. Too late.
And just stitch the corners to like across the edge here.
What if
and
I
that
made
will
us
help
some
you out.
custom bags for us?
Ooh.
Wouldn't that be fun?
I would not hate that.
Maybe I will.
If they were like player color coordinated
yeah,
and stuff.
that would be really cute.
You do that,
Okay,
and
I'll do that.
I'll post them. But yeah, other than that, I obviously love this game. I think it's great. It's a press your luck game, so obviously you have that point where you're like, do I keep going? Because like that's the thing is the further behind you get, the more you have to press your luck, right? And if it's just not working for you, then that can absolutely be frustrating, and I understand that. So you play over 9 rounds. In the 6th round, you're going to add a new 1 cherry bomb into your pot, so it kind of makes everything a little more
Volatile.
spicy.
Also, we didn't talk about this because this is like so easily overlooked, the taros, but I really love them.
Yes.
I think it adds, it's like, this game wouldn't be quite press your luck enough, I think, if it was just this. And I think that that was really smart of them because it's such a great base game that it could have done without this and it still would have been great.
Yep.
But this is just such a beautiful touch.
A really good example, and that's a great point. The really good example of this is this last card. So if your pot explodes this round, the player to your left gets any 1/2 chip.
Yeah.
Like that very specifically prevents people from pressing their luck harder
Yeah.
to try and get there because you don't want to give your opponent a 2 chip. So like that really kind of flips that particular round.
Yeah.
It introduces like some new spiciness.
Which is
to
also
every
something that I love. Like, we haven't touched on this at all, but I love that, especially in the early rounds, it's actually totally fine to explode. And I think we didn't realize that until, like, in one of the early plays, the player who had exploded, like, I think the first 3, maybe even 4 rounds, ended up winning.
Yeah.
Just because they had gone for max dollar values. So yeah, I love that. I think it balances that nicely of like, you can't do it too many times because eventually that not having points will bite you.
Yes.
But it's also okay if it happens. So yeah.
And we touched on this a little bit, but I want to comment on one more thing. The variability of this game due to all the different ways that the tokens work, but also if you look at the back of your player board, there's a whole new different thing that happens down here. So you'll have not only your droplet that goes in your thing, but there's a second droplet token. And whenever you move your droplet, you can push it this way instead. And whenever you put it onto a new test tube, you gain that thing. So like you get a ruby, you get a point, you get a 1 thing. So you get to decide where you want to move. So it just adds a little bit more of the variability of the game.
That's great.
Yeah. So this is Quacks of Quedlinburg. It is for 1 to 4 players, currently from North Star Games. The Herb Witches expansion, which is coming out very, very soon here in the States, is already available for our friends across the pond.
Ooh, Maria even has a
England.
copy.
We did. We have a friend of ours who went to England and saw it on the shelf and picked it up. But that is going to be very available very soon. It adds a 5th player to the game, so you can have 5. And
it adds new tiles for each
new
of
tiles
these.
and new tokens.
And a 6 pumpkin.
Yeah. So you can buy a 6 pumpkin.
Wow.
Yeah, right.
Times. So hopefully we'll get a copy of that and we'll share it with you, our friendly viewers, when we do. But for now, this is the base game, Quacks of Quedlinburg. You can buy it at your friendly local game shop right now. Quacks is on its way to our top 10 games of the year list, and just like last year, if I didn't know about it in the year it came out, it's then eligible in the year I discovered it. I don't make the rules. Well, actually, I suppose I do make the rules, and that's how it is. I'm hoping to get a copy of the Herb Witches expansion at some point in the future, so stay tuned to my Instagram and Twitter at CaptainNGM for some looks at that. Back to the base game, however, let's put it through the checklist. In the box, rulebook clear and non-gender pronouns. The rulebook for Quacks has lots of great examples and walks clearly through a turn and even has a supplement that goes into details about each of the ingredients. It also uses the non-gender specific they and their pronouns. Iconography clear. While some of the icons can get a little small on the main board, each of the actual ingredient tokens are perfectly clear with both color and symbol for those who are colorblind. Packaging well done. The 2-channel box has room enough for the additional Herb Witches content, and there are plenty of baggies to keep everything neatly separate. On the table, good representation. The game's characters aren't represented on the tables, so each player will bring their own representation. Component quality. Overall, very good. The acrylic rubies are nicely sized, not too large or small, and the tokens, while punchboard, hold up fine. Though over a lot of plays with jamming hands into bags and mixing them up, I can definitely tell they won't last years. Additionally, the draw bags aren't rounded on the corners, so it can be easy for tokens to get lost in the deeper pockets. Also of note, there is a $42 set of thick-cut acrylic tokens through the Geek Market on BoardGameGeek that replace the base game's cardboard that should be of serious consideration to anyone who loves this game as much as I do. Replay value, very, very high. Due to the game's reliance on mostly chance drawing tokens out of a bag, every game is going to be incredibly different. You can stack your bag to help you with the odds, but at the end of the day, each game is going to depend on what's in your hand. Fun to lose. Oh yes. With one of the most inventive and helpful rubber banding mechanics I've ever come across, Quacks provides ample opportunity for players to catch up, and each game is relatively tense right up to the end. Quacks of Quedlinburg might just be the game to get to your table this Halloween, but let's also be super clear. It works no matter when your game night is. With a wonderful table presence, tight gameplay, and solid mechanics, this game is a hard GLHF recommendation. I'm Nicholas, reminding you to help protect the game population. Always sleeve your cards. Hey everyone, if you enjoyed that video, please hit that sub button and check out all of our other offerings at goodluckhighfive.com. And please consider becoming a patron of the channel at patreon.com/GLHFmagic and help us keep making reviews, videos, and podcasts for as little as $5 a month. We're also always looking for new games to review, so if you make games or you know a company who does and wants to have their game reviewed on Good Luck High Five, please reach out to us at glhf@goodluckhighfive.com and we'd be happy to take a look. You can follow me, Captain N the Game Master, on Twitter and Instagram at CaptainNGM, and follow the channel at GLHF Magic. Remember, please shop at your local game store whenever possible. Until next time, I'm Nicholas, and good luck, high five.